Hello, good morning. My name is Vaikuntan Rajaratnam, and today I'm going to talk about how to use online platform Wiziq for learning for doctors. What is it? Wiziq is a platform for learners and teachers to come together online. Online teaching tools like virtual classrooms, online assessment, payment management for those who are going to collect fees for teaching, content sharings, and context management are all included in this platform. And the best part about it, it's free. And I love everything that is free. So for doctors today, the need to be able to do 24/7 type of learning is absolutely mandatory. It is not easy for us to be able to attend classes or teaching and educational programs unless it is convenient and accessible to us at all times. So the features of what Wiziq has to provide is that there's no software to be bought or downloaded. It has got a component called interactive whiteboard, just like a blackboard, which allows both the teachers and students to be able to write on screen without any additional software. It allows for the teacher to share the screen. It is very useful for teaching online and computer softwares and programs. There's no limit to number of attendees. You have complete control where the teacher can decide which student can answer by audio and video link, and this is good, and also control the attendees in the sense that if the student is misbehaving, you can kick the student out of the class, which is quite useful and not possible during our standard teaching programs for the registrars. It allows for audio, video, and text communication, including a chat box where you can chat with each other, both the students and the lecturers, and this is quite useful. And you can share any form of digital content, and that is excellent. And I think this makes it a very rich experience for learning, and I think in certain ways it is much more useful than the standard type of teaching that we are familiar with. And the nice thing about this platform is it allows for each class to be recorded and stored for later preview by students or anybody who has a stake in this lesson. And this is excellent opportunity, especially for asynchronous learning, i.e. that if you're unable to attend a class due to commitments to service or clinics or on call, you can still enjoy the benefits of the class by watching the recording at your own free time. It records everything, including the interaction between the various participants. Now, this is what happens when you log into Wiziq. You go into a login page and you can either sign in if you have an account or join as with any standard registration of website. And this is the join in function where you put in a name, address, email address, and password, and this thing, as you know, prevents any spamming. And once you're there, you will enter the next screen. Here it is me logging in because I already have an account, and with my username password, and I enter into my home page. Now that's me. I have fulfilled all the criteria to fill up my profile, and I'm a premium teacher because I pay for this so that I can have recordings kept for indefinitely on the website. I don't charge for any of my classes. I do regular Viva sessions with my registrars who are preparing for the FRCS Trauma and Orthopedics and the FRCS Plastics. And here is a recent class, September 19th, one of my associate specialists, and we conducted a hand surgery Viva session. So this is what you see, and you can go and view some public classes. Most of my classes are private because we do show some gross pictures of operations, and I don't really like public to attend it. Public classes, there are lots of them around, worthwhile having a look at it so that you get familiar with the system. And I gather that we will be using this Wiziq during this program Mr. Deshmukh has planned, and I think my talk on brachial plexus will be streamed via Wiziq in a couple of weeks. So I'll be grateful if everybody starts to sign up for this and get on to get familiar with this program. Now here's a snapshot of a Wiziq class that I recently performed. So we've got area here where I'm showing a slide, and here is the webcam of my registrar, and that's me. And obviously here you can see the various responses to a chat line. So there's text, there's audio and video, and there is a content being presented, and that's what you will see or as a student and a trainee. And then I will give you access if you request to say a comment audio wise or to show your video. So if you have a webcam, I can then switch pass control to you. And in the whiteboard function, I can give you functions which are here, which you will know more when we start using it, and how to you could write on the whiteboard. So that's a snapshot of what it looks like. So what do you need to be able to use Wiziq? Is obviously you need a broadband access. You need these two softwares, which most recent versions of the browser should have this. You can try it out, and if it's not, it'll automatically download and install it, which is a Flash player and Java, the latest Java engine on board, because that is required. Any of these browsers, I use full Internet Explorer. I tend to use Chrome, which is much faster than Internet Explorer. Obviously, you need a webcam, you need a headset microphone, preferable than using the speakers from your computer, because that produces an echo which is not satisfactory. If you have no headphones, then at least a microphone is needed so that you remove the background sound from that. So anyway, that's quite important. So I hope this brief introduction will open up a new world where doctors can learn anytime, anywhere, at your convenience, both by synchronous, that is attending a live class, or asynchronously to watching and hearing from a pre-recorded class. I hope that's been helpful. Thank you and goodbye.